Guys, it's been well over 1 month since our last JJK chapter. And man, it really has been such a long time. Like, we had that really short chapter, and I'm pretty sure it's because our boy Gege, I say boy, but I don't think, I'm pretty sure Gege might be. I don't know. I shouldn't assume. But Gege apparently wasn't doing too well, so they're taking a pretty decent break, which honestly, good. I'm glad they are. They should be prioritizing their health. You don't really want another author to have the same thing where they're overworking themselves like Toriyama, which rest in peace Toriyama. I was never a Dragon Ball fan, but I respect the shit out of you. But yeah, so I'm glad that these mangakas are just taking breaks whenever they need to, like Oda, and now Gege, Togashi. I'm glad these authors are taking the breaks that they need, because honestly, they should be prioritizing their health. That's what matters the most. My yap fest aside, I'm gonna stop yapping and let's just react to the chapter. I haven't read it. I haven't got to see too many spoilers, so let's just read it and see what's happening. All right, so where we left off, Rika got knocked out, and Yuta got knocked out by Sukuna. So it says Okotsu versus Sukuna rages on within their domains. Meanwhile, Rika embraces Okotsu's body, and yeah, you can just see exactly what it just said happening there. Infinity versus Amplification. The battle will be decided in these 3 minutes, which that's right. The last chapter was all about 3 minutes. You can see they're still fighting, which is interesting because I thought that I thought he got knocked out of it. Unless this is just like highlights, I don't know. And it says, so they're still fighting, and in his head, Yuta's saying, Rika-chan isn't haunting this body. I can only use Limitless now. Looks like using Kenjaku's technique simultaneously is a no-go. Sukuna can't use the slash that bisects the world with his left arm gone. Aside from amplification, he shouldn't have any tricks up his sleeve to bypass the infinity. And he says, I have the advantage. And he says, I misjudged how far away he was. And then I think Sukuna went for a punch on him, and he whiffed. Unlucky, buddy. And he says, Yuta keeps going on, and he says, I had these same thoughts during switch training. Gojo Sensei's limbs are so absurdly long. From the outside, the Limitless technique seems flawless and all-powerful, and yet it's way more sensitive than I thought. A single round of switch training is nowhere near enough to master it. And I guess he fucked it up, because Sukuna just says he misfired it. And he says, going back to Yuta, he says, I finally get why you need the 6 eyes to use this thing. And we go back to Gojo, and he says, it'll be fine, I'm the strongest after all. And Yuta was wondering to himself, just what did it take for you to say that so confidently? Looks like he has no clue how to handle such a troublesome technique. And Sukuna goes in, and he's ready to charge up a punch. He says, you think you have time to fucking daydream? We're having a fight, motherfucker! Let's go! Stop sitting there daydreaming! And he actually lands it, it looks like. And now we're in Sukuna's mind, and he says, Kenjaku told me Akotsu Yuta's technique is copy. Copying a technique likely requires feeding the target's body or part of it to that banshee. Did she not come with the body swap? Can he even use his other copied abilities in that form? Even if he can, I have a good understanding of what he has in his arsenal. Right now, Limitless is amounting to nothing more than a side effect of Kenjaku's technique. I confirmed in his domain that he is unable to use multiple copy techniques simultaneously. Right now, Okotsu has no other cards besides Limitless. Now he says, how long can he maintain this copy technique? Will he be able to keep that form once Kenjaku's technique ends? What if he came into this fight assuming there would be no coming back? In that case, his next move would be... Who is this saying this? Is this a flashback? Oh, I think this is a flashback. With, Wait, who the... I can't tell if this is supposed to be Gojo, or if that's supposed to be, what's his name? The gambler guy? It's been... Dude, I'm... Hikari? I think it's Hikari. And he says, your cursed energy is all over the place, Yuta. Has Kusakabe-san not said anything about that? He's pretty tough on you, huh, Yuta? And Panda says, it's kind of hurtful that he's only tough on you, actually. And you got, what is his name? Fucking speech user guy. He says, salmon. Because, you know, why would he say anything else? Now we're back to Yuta. I'm being thorough, going through Gojo Sensei's memories one by one. 9 points. Polarized light. And, oh, he just took a slap from Sukuna. I don't know if we're back. I think this is Sukuna's thoughts again. He says, doesn't he understand why Gojo was forced to fire off purple in such a roundabout way? I won't give him an opening to use that move. And now we're back to Yuta's thoughts. We're just swapping back and forth between them. Sukuna might still be wary of me using techniques other than Limitless, but he should also know that I can't use 2 copy techniques at once. That's why even while using this technique, even within Unlimited Void, this simple plan will work. And he says blue. Oh shit! Wait, what? He pulled a voice. Wait, his technique can work like that? What the fuck is this? Inumaki literally went through a phone or a recorder and said, "Don't move." What? 9 points. Polarized light. Crow and Shomyo. This isn't a copy. It's the real thing. The gap between within and without. Hollow technique, purple. Oh my god, yo, he's actually gonna pull off purple? And he's gonna hit it on Sukuna? Wait, is it over for Sukuna? Firing off his teacher's ultimate technique. Yo, okay, this is crazy. Okay, alright, Yuta, I see you, buddy. But I don't think... See, alright. Here's the thing, guys. I don't think this is going to finish off Sukuna. And the only reason why I say that, even though I know Gojo, even though I know Gege is like a really big fan of Yuta because he was one of his like very first characters that he made for Jujutsu Kaisen, even though I know that's the case, there's no fucking way that he's going to let Yuta have the final blow over Itadori, the main character. Because if he does, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be kind of disappointing. I really won't lie. I mean, if it does a shit ton of damage to Sukuna, I'm totally down with that. But, like, I really don't want him to have the final blow. Just because, like, no, that should be for Yuji. Yuji's the one that's been fucking... He's the main character, first off. And second, like, he needs to be the one to finish off fucking Sukuna. Sukuna was the one that was inside him. Now he's gonna fucking mess him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope I'm not sounding crazy. Okay, so essentially, I mean, the general gist of this chapter, which I'm glad we got to go back to this. We're finding out he can't use more than one copied ability at once, which fair game. But he was smart about it. He used blue, and he made Inumaki use his ability through a recorder or a phone or something. And that was smart. I think he played that really well. Yeah, and you can see him, there he is. It's about time Inumaki does something too, because Inumaki has just been off on the sidelines for like almost this whole fucking fight. Well, actually, I shouldn't even say for this full, like literally for like the last few arcs. Like, bro has not done anything since Shibuya, if I'm right. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comment section, but I swear this guy has not done anything since like Shibuya. Which even then, he wasn't even prevalent for much of that. He got his arm chopped off, like, somehow in the middle of that. And I still don't understand how that happened. I guess from Sukuna's whole, like, temper tantrum, and when he was going around Shibuya, but I don't know. It's nice to see that he's finally, like, having, like, a part of this fight. And not just sitting on the sidelines, so... That's nice. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Stay tuned, because I'm going to try and make a short, pretty much going through the chapter pretty quickly, even though, like, you know, this is what I do on here. Gotta milk the views, guys. Gotta milk the views. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Keep it virtual. Peace.